Hi, Seekers. Welcome to No Madness Live. What's up? Isn't today Taco Tuesday? No tacos for me. Ooh, maybe. Later on. What's happening? If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. We're going to turn this chat green this month. Let's do it. I say it every month. Hello, everybody. Popper Lives, thank you. Nice milestone. 23 months of the Seeker family. Hello. Look at everybody. Dang. Y'all rolled in at once. Got me like... Hello. Aqua. Perfect timing. Perfect time of day. After I get done, I'm going to go mow the lawn. I'm grounded from the hills, but I can do the flat areas. I like to be outside. Phone call? What's that mean, Rosie? Maybella! Thank you. 59 months of the Seekers. Yes. Good morning to you. Well, afternoon for me. I know I hit the 9,000 subscribers. Thanks to you. My little Seekers. I'm happy to see you. What do you mean I froze? Maybe for you. It didn't freeze for me. Did it freeze for any of you? You have to mow after work? Oh, I love being outside. I took my allergy meds. I'll be fine. Hi, Leanie. It's work looking good. All right. We're good then. We're fine. Rosie, refresh. Go out. Come back in. Okay. Jack Spears, thank you so much for the super chat. Chantel gagged at her own shithole bathroom. We're going to watch. You guys ready to watch? I'm ready to watch. This is great. So we went from a sweatbox to a shitbox kitchen. We went from the laundry room kitchen in Kuwait to now the shithole kitchen. Yay, pooper. Pooper. See, you never let a man pick out where you're going to live, ladies. Never. Nope, never. Never let a man pick out where you're going to live. You're going to end up with this problem. Nobody wants to shut her off the kitchen. Ever. I'd be like, well, this is cute, but I ain't fucking living here. So, yalla, let's go. Let's go find a place to live. But isn't she only staying a couple weeks? She said she's not going to live there. She's just on a vacation. Then what does she care? Don't even clean the place. In fact, I'd stay over there at the hotel in Damascus. Sorry. I would. Ain't happening. Nope. Trying to avoid her channel. Hi, Texas Mama. Yeah. Especially if nobody's flushing. This makes the fart box look like a palace. Probably. We're in Syria, folks. We're in Syria. We ain't in Hawaii. We ain't in the Maldives. We're in Syria. Never heard of a toilet in a kitchen. Old farmhouses. Shitter's right there by the kitchen table. You're like, who does this? Wall that shit off. Create a door somewhere else. Cinnamon Girl, thank you for upgrading to the Seekers. You're getting a Willy screen. Thank you. Love you. Yeah, diphtheria. Here we come. Oh! And you know how many times she goes to the bathroom in a day? In a day? After every meal, like a newborn. Whoa. Oh my God. You guys want to see the funniest shit I seen today? I always like to make you laugh just once, and then we'll carry on with the show. Just letting everybody roll in. Let me grab it. This is hilarious. I laughed way too long. You know, sometimes I laughed way too long at something, and then I know I have to share it with you. I know I have to share. Primal, thank you so much for the super chat. She found her forever home. I'm so happy for Foodie. You know what I'm saying? It's not every day you find your forever home. Let me pull this a little bigger for you. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody, sit up straight. Look busy. Look at this. It says, since he thinks I was born yesterday. She even swaddled herself. Dude, I laughed for way too long. Did I get new members? Oh my God. Who did it? Or are you thinking from yesterday or the day before? Who gifted? Somebody gave membership. Was it Nola? 5 memberships. Thank you, Nola. I appreciate you. And welcome, new members. Thank you, Dashing D. Thank you, guys. Is this not hilarious? Nola Boo gifted 5 memberships. Oh, my God. What a great Tuesday. Thank you. And thank you, Salsa, for joining. The 250 pounds and 12 ounces took me out. That took me out. Oh, my God. Since he thinks I was born yesterday, she swaddled herself. Look at this one. I'm dead. You guys, that is way too funny. I have to give you a laugh. We have to start out with a laugh up in here because that's what we do best. We laugh at shit. Now that was genius. That's a spirit animal right there. That kind of sense of humor. That was so fucking funny. I sent it to everybody I love. I'm like, I laughed way too long. And of course, my daughter, who has the same sense of humor as me, took her out. It took her out. That was hilarious. Anyway, let's get on with the show. Lights, camera. Oh, I should bring that back to where it belongs. Oh my God. Nola Boo gifted 5 more memberships, you guys. You are a darling. Love you. If nobody's told you they love you today, I love you. Welcome, new members. There's our girl. She got her lips on. She looks rough, dude. Rough. Jeff did? Oh my gosh, 10 memberships from Jeff. Oh my gosh, Jeff. Jeff's Couch Pineapple. You are a doll. Thank you guys and welcome new members. We will be doing a members only live tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh. You go tee-hee. Love you. You know what? You're going to have to change your name soon. You're going to have to be Chin's Kitchen Shithole. Yep, I've decided. You got to change your name. Yep. Jeff, get on it. Okay, here we go. Rock and roll. Sound check. Me. Yep, we're good.
Oh, she bit Mom, but she always bites Mom.
She always bites Mom because you smell like a fucking fried chicken sitting on the couch. The end.
Those are her name.
Speaking of which, where's Randy the rooster? Where's Randy? You better not have ate him. Girl, 2 doors down. Thank you for being a member of the Willies for 9 months. Love you. Oh, jeez. Bring the pointer back. Okay, out. We're out. Thank you.
These are recipes? Yeah, Celeste's sleeping. Excuse me.
So she says that they have to sleep in shifts. If we were a guessing woman or man, would we say they have a twin bed in the other room or a double? That's my guess, because she said they have to sleep in shifts. Sleeping single in a double bed. I don't know, Leung. I'm just guessing at this point that's why. She stays up all night. He sleeps all night. I love it.
How can people say Julia hates me when...
Julia hates you. Okay? We can say whatever we want, Foodie. Whatever we want. Okay? Okay. Julia hates you.
Oh, so many times when we were hugging and...
No, you were putting her in a headlock. There's a difference between A hug and a headlock. Now, she would come up on her own and lay her little head on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? She would just lay her little head, and then you just give her a little rub and a hug. Yeah, it's different from you snatching her up. Come to mama, come to mama. And then you snatch her up, and she's struggling, and look at her, she loves me. Yeah, there's a big difference, darling.
She's always with me, like, Listen, okay? If I say the sky is blue, the haters are gonna say the sky is purple.
No, it's pink. Always pink. Pink is the color. Always pink, Foodie. Never purple. But it is pink and purple in Florida. So the people in Florida would tell you that the sky is purple. Because it is. Oh my gosh. Can you tell Shelly she missed a donation from Dashing D and Leong and Tizzy Dawn and Hippie Easta? What? Let's see. The last one I read. I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Whoa! I scrolled my way right the hell out of my own live stream. That's gold. That's gold. That's a first. They're not even showing up in the corner like they do, so I can click on them. So I don't know what's going on with this app today, but I'm still scrolling. Oh, come on. Don't screw up nothing. I see absolutely nothing up there. I don't see any now. Oh my God. I don't see anything. Girl, 2 doors down's all I see. That's all I see. They're not showing up. Is there a button I can push? They're not even up in the corner. You didn't miss anything? Okay, so we didn't miss anything. Okay.
Just to spite. So, whatever. If you notice that, like, every single reaction, every single thing I do, something has to be wrong or contrary with it.
Please, just take us in the kitchen, sweetheart. We'll give a glowing review, okay? Okay. I don't see them, Havasu Mom. I really don't. I don't see them. Nancy Jennings gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. Yeah, nothing showing up. This is wild. And welcome new members.
Like, anything. Katie! I'm confirmed for beer, Katie. Where's the bees?
Should I go out and come back in and see if they show up? This is weird. I mean, what? I didn't see anything on my end either. Okay, neither did I. Refresh. Okay, I'm going to refresh. Okay, I refreshed. It shows $10.80 total. So, yeah, still see nothing. You didn't see anything either. Okay. Thank you guys for looking. I appreciate you.
Welcome, Katie. Julia loves Miss Bees. She loves her mommy. She's adjusting. You.
See, she's not... Leave her alone, Foodie. If you want a cat to love you, you can't pester them. You cannot pester them. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy, for the gifted membership.
At least she can sit in Kuwait, we didn't have screens on our windows. Here there's a good screen and there's bars.
Bars on your windows? Was this a jail cell? Come on.
That's okay, Sarah. Julia has traveled more than me. When Sam bit me.
Yeah, oh, you're right. Did we change it to all mess live chat? We gotta change it to live chat. No, I still don't see anything. Thank you guys for letting me know.
Burn it down. No, I don't plan on living here permanently.
How is Underbite Annie doing in Syria today? I don't know. She hasn't gone live today. I'm trying to catch up.
I don't plan anything really permanently in my life, actually. No.
Okay, so you're not going to stay there permanently. Then why did Salah want you to get weight loss surgery for $1,200 in a back alley? Huh? I think you should take him up on the offer, to be honest with you.
Think about it.
So, are you there for 2 weeks? Or are you going to be moving into his family home and turning butter out there with the goats and the chickens? Questions. You change your mind.
She likes watching the birds and the chickens. That one rooster's gonna be up soon, I know it.
You better leave Randy alone. Don't you dare touch him. Randy belongs to Girl World, not you. You wanted to cook Randy and eat him. So now we got to keep an eye on Randy the rooster, so you don't. Yeah, it's a back alley organ farm. They're gonna give her weight loss surgery, but you may be missing a kidney when you heal. You'll need an X-ray after. I heard they go for like 30 grand each. Salah wants to cash in on that kidney. You can live with one.
CB. I want to lose her hijab, but this one is like, I like it because it's like, it doesn't move.
It's a hideous color. You look like a big green bean. By the way, Salah didn't bring any of your clothes, did he? You're only wearing the clothes that you took to Canada. He didn't bring your clothes, did he? Ha! What a guy. He throw them all in the dumpster? Probably I would. There ain't no way I'd be hauling that shit in my suitcase.
You know? Thanks for starting. You're way too impulsive, yeah.
Yeah, you're way too impulsive. And you blame it on the reaction channels? Listen to your own chat.
Why would my Canadian citizenship be in danger? I'm not.
Why would your Canadian citizenship be in danger? If you didn't know, folks, she's going to admit she has a Syrian stamp in her passport now. A Syrian stamp. I didn't think she was that bright. I really didn't. To know that it would be a red flag. Here, stamp my hand, but don't stamp my passport, please. I'd like to go home and not sit in interrogation. Oh my God. That would be so awesome if she left Salah, but he slipped something in her suitcase. That would like tie her to something in Syria and they found it in her suitcase. Oh my God. Bang-a-lang-a-lang.
Not like pledging allegiance to any
That's not why our countries look at it, Foodie. You're not real bright. You know what? I believe only people with 3-digit IQs should leave their countries and travel.
Oops, I'm not Shamima, whatever her name is.
And then you compare yourself to somebody else. Compare yourself to Vitali when you were in Kuwait. Now, I don't know who you're gonna be able to compare yourself to when you screw up in, Syria, or the fact that you had your passport stamped Syria. Oh my God.
Thank you, Miss Chad. Hey, Christopher. It's 2.
Yeah, we can't count 3-digit IQ as 000 either. Even though it would be spot on.
Let's go eat.
Of course you gotta eat.
Oh yeah, I'll give the 10 memberships as soon as I can. Get on the computer. Okay, let me turn the camera off just till I get to the kitchen and set it
001, 002.
And then, yeah.
I can't believe we can't walk through the room when it's one room. There must be something on that other side she does not want us to see. Oh, Jesus. We got to carry the fan with us.
I gotta go switch the... Oh, Tracy.
Can you imagine?
Come on, Tracy.
Tigs!
I'll give you an arm wiggle. Like.
Listen to the breathing.
Okay. Where am I gonna put the fan though? Over here? Wait a minute.
We don't know. We're looking at your stupid filtered avatar picture. Whoa! That ought to wake him up. Why you whispering? Shit, jump scare. Yeah, I'll bet she does wish the roof was leaking there. Nobody cares what Salah wants. She wants to show us, she'll show us. She's running this show. She's running this bitch show. Ah! Yeah, he's all sprawled out in a twin bed, right? Made for a kid. His feet are dangling off the edge, right? Oh, yes. God, just when you wish the camera would flip. It will. Don't worry about it. Because we don't want to miss a thing. I don't know if you guys watched Ozzy Osbourne's farewell concert. It was epic. Epic. Oh, my God. And then the last song he sang was Mama, I'm Coming Home. And he was crying. The crowd was crying because poor Ozzy, he's not doing well these days. God bless him. A legend. That was the end. Gen X, you know. When you know, you know. You were crying too? Oh my God. It was something else. Young blood. He's like an Ozzy Jr. What you hiding, bro? What you hiding? We already seen your menthol Virginia Slims on the couch. We know you're chain smoking. We don't give a fuck. I would be too. In fact, I'd be drunk as a skunk if I lived there. I'm going to be honest with you. There's no way, allergic to it or not, there's no way I could be there in Syria, in that apartment.
Hold on, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
Their Wi-Fi disconnects. Wow, Jersey Shore. Hold on to that. Okay. Lovely. It just looks like it needs a good cleaning, not bad cupboards. That stove's a little short. How the hell, without the metal thing on the back, how do you not set the wall on fire, though? That thing's not the height of a counter. That's a fact. Missing some knobs. I'm pretty sure Salah wouldn't have a clue how to, that don't look like a safe kitchen. Yeah, it is odd looking, isn't it? Missing knobs. But look at, you know how you have a back to your stove so the burner wouldn't catch the wall on fire? That metal backing. This thing was found in the dump. Wow, whatever. Guess they're not staying very long, are they? I wouldn't even have dropped my bags inside this place until I gutted it, cleaned it. No way. I mean, but then again, I wouldn't have went to Syria, so there's that. Yeah, no backsplash, nothing. Can you imagine? It's like 90-some degrees in there. And neither one of these geniuses would put the fan in the window and bring the cool air in at night? None of them. No. Yeah, that stove, man, what it does, the oven opens the door. It's got the little skinny one, and then it's got the pan cabinet right next to it. I've seen these. But I've seen them redone, and they look pretty badass. That thing, no, that needs to be fired out the window. And all the sand on the counter. Like, how has she been there a week and not clean? They don't have hot water either. Did you know that? They don't even have hot water in the building. They don't even have water pressure. It's like a gravity type of water. There's no way. No way. Your clothes aren't getting clean. You can't shower. No fucking way. There was an apartment in Syria, and it was like $700, like US dollars, which she can afford, because she was paying $1,400 in Canada. But oh my God, it has a terrace you can sit out on. It's got a massive living room, beautiful kitchen. So this guy, he don't want to spend a dime more than what you would consider acceptable living, what he would consider acceptable living, because he wants to pocket that money. I'm telling you. If I were her, I would go home. Fuck you. Oh, hell yeah, it stinks.
A bit dusty.
Foodie, at this point, you should be taking prenatal vitamins if you really want them to go through your system. Just saying. Nah, she would not have snuck THC. Any dog in any airport would have smelt that shit. Those gummies smell really strong. It's gross.
Yeah. So let's clean it.
I'm going to guess this place cost like 80 USD a month. And he's telling her 300. Because he's a lying, scamming grifter. Oh my God. They already found this apartment? Oh my, no wonder why there's bars on the window if that's where they're living. Oh my God. The Kiwi Farms already found it. Oh God. Of course they did. Yeah, I bet you that solar wasn't 700 either. She likes to pretend she's married. I mean, she's resigned to it in her mind that she's a 41-year-old married woman, and she's not. Now they sleep in shifts. I'm gonna guess because it's a twin or a double bed, and there's no way the two of them can sleep in there together. And she just won't let him go. So this is the life she deserves. My God, your kitchen's not even organized, like with a drawer of dish rags. There's not one on the sink. Like, you've been there a week and you haven't even gone into this kitchen to clean it. Every woman in the world would be mortified. Well, we are mortified, actually. Yeah, this looks a little dangerous. This is spliced, you can see electrical tape. But I'm not for sure. But that's a cut wire right there. So this doesn't work. I don't know what's plugged in here. I don't know. I'd just unplug it. I mean, obviously she's not going to cook on that. What the hell's that?
This cleaner?
What is it? Cleaner? I can't. Assel?
Out of the way.
It's a propane stove. They always use propane. I don't get it. but it's propane, which means you have a propane tank in your house. But apparently they don't, or it would be on the floor, right? Oh my God, never. Put some of that on the counter too. And get all those pots off the counter. They're covered in sand.
How do you turn the water off?
Oh my God, the water's off. This is great.
How do I turn it off?
You don't even know how to turn the water on in your kitchen. That means you have not cleaned or touched anything. Can you get the cat away from the chemicals? Thank you. She doesn't own a mop. Oh, the floor's got to be just sand. Wow. Who does this at what, 3 in the morning? Yeah, tanks can be outside, but every place she's lived, KJ, that had propane, the propane was literally right there in the kitchen. Wild, I know, but we're talking Syria. We're not talking United States. We're talking about Chantel here, Shelly. Yeah, she don't clean. Boy, she really got the waddle going. Yeah, see, this is a building, a big apartment building. I'm gonna assume in a really bad area, and they have a water tank on top of the building they fill, but they don't have pumps, and she doesn't even have a hot water tank. This is a half wall. Those are ugly tiles. The fridge is supposed to sit in here. And then on the other side would probably be the dining room. The dining room. This is one big room. She's in the bathroom filling up a jug with water. Okay. No, that's not a window. Those are tiles. This is a half wall. And it's got a little counter space because the fridge is supposed to be here. So it's supposed to be like this divider to encompass the refrigerator. They're just tiles. They're not even, it's not a window. There's only one window in the living room. But this is one big open space. Yeah, I would have dusted all the dust off there first before I wiped it all down. For sure. With even a paper towel, I would have just got all the sand off the counter. Foodie. Cold water. This is your bucket? I don't know how I'd cry every night. Every fucking night I would cry. Every night. I'm crying right now. Are you not gonna use... You're gonna put a wet rag. No cleaner? You're not spraying it down? Nothing? All right. Wow, this is wild. You're right. She's not even moving the bowls and shit over here. Gosh, she is something. Yeah, you might as well make a fucking sandcastle over there. You're already out of breath? Stop. She's not even going to take those off the counter. She's just spreading sand around. This is great. Can't wait for that to dry. It'll look like a Picasso. She's grunting. She's got Gunther on the counter. This ain't the life for her. And Salah didn't bother to have it cleaned before she showed up. Hell no. 9 toenails walking around. He don't care. I'd have walked in and walked right the fuck back out. Said, take me to the airport.
Oh, Tracy, where do you see rabies?
You missed a few spots. She's done.
Cigarette butts in the sink. Disgusting.
You and Salah. Because you live like 2 teenagers. I can't even imagine what the sink looks like if she's got the camera far away from it. She didn't even use cleaner on the counter, and she didn't even move this stuff. You can still see all the sand over here, like right there. Must be my hubby. Hi. Or it's Tiggs. There you go. Yeah, a dirty home reflects one's state of mind. Right, deranged bunny? And probably where you live. She left Canada. Beautiful Canada. She's in Syria. There you go. Chaos. Chaotic mind. Yeah, he could have paid somebody to come in and clean that place before she showed up, but he didn't. He don't want her there. He's pissed off he had to get a place. What a husband. Jesus.
She's on the fridge.
Holy shit balls. What is happening? Why is the fridge over there? So it doesn't work. So you told him to move it over there. Why? Why has he not removed it from the apartment? He's sleeping. Baby bird has to get his sleep.
There's that gross fridge.
How gross is it? Take the fucking camera over there. I want to see this. There's probably like rat shit in it. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? And she's sitting there with it still in her apartment. Why am I even pretending like she's in the Western world? Never mind, carry on. Turn it into a flower box, whatever. And what is with this weird couch in the kitchen? Things aren't making sense.
There's some more photos.
Ew, and this table is full of dirt. And this is disgusting. These 3 things, I don't even know. You want to know why? Because it came with the refrigerator. They're not going to stay. It's going to take months to fix up his family's home, right? Is she leaving? And then he's going to peace out of there, go stay with his, friends, we'll call them.
This is garbage.
Oh, yes, a closed fridge smells so bad. But you know what smells worse, Duping Delight? A shithole in the floor next to your kitchen. Sleep Camp, thanks for gifting a membership. Oh, mother of pearls. Thank you, love you. And welcome, new member. The litter box. The litter box is a cardboard box with sand in it. That's got to be fun. Hold on. Is she unpacking groceries in this kitchen that is probably 95 degrees? And she hasn't opened one cupboard and cleaned them out? They can be full of rat shit. Oh my God. What? There would be no food whatsoever in that kitchen until I have assessed if any critters are there, if any critters have ever been there. Oh my God. This is so disgusting. I'm sorry, Foodie. But I can't believe you left that cute little upstairs apartment for this. Man sleeping without you. You can't even crawl in bed because you can't use your CPAP. He don't even want to sleep with you, let alone want you in Syria. This is nuts. You get, this is nuts. This is the tipping point.
I don't like this anymore.
Then throw it in the garbage. Don't whine about it. Toss it. The waddling kills me. So everything's gonna sit on the counter that you still haven't really even cleaned.
Everyone uses this to make coffee.
Was that left behind? Is that something we should have washed? They have no hot water. How do you wash anything? Everything's washed in cold water. How do you? Oh wow.
Like Turkish or Arabic coffee, you put the ground.
Foodie, put it in the cupboard. Nobody even cares. We're still just in awe that you're living without hot water. In awe. And the water is pissing out of the sink. You don't even have water pressure. It's not even pressurized water. It's like gravity fed. That's why the water tank's on the roof of the building. So when there's no water pressure. This is nuts.
Grounds?
Oh my God, I'm itching.
Julia, get off the groceries.
She could definitely have, I don't even know if the stove works. I don't even see a propane tank. Like she could boil water to clean and do dishes, and this is nuts. She won't though. She won't. They'll just pile up in the sink. She'll rinse them and put them away.
Grandma offered to put a new fridge in, so we're gonna see if the battery can withstand it. But this is a gas stove. You put this on the gas.
It's propane.
Thank you. And then you went to Pakistan. Thank you. Oh, really?
So they have a landlord, and he rented them a place with a refrigerator that doesn't work. I'm gonna bet the stove don't either.
Yeah, there's a couple couches.
You said there were 7 couches. It's because in Muslim culture, I've noticed this in a lot of Muslim homes, that they have like a gathering area where all family comes, and they usually do have like five or more couches. No, she said that her passport is stamped Syria. So no, she wasn't illegally brought over. No, not true. If you watch any vlog channel, travel vlogger, they show you how they come in through Lebanon. And they go, it's like, I can drive over to Canada. I can take a flight or I can drive, but I can't get into Canada without going through the checkpoint. And that's the way it is there with Lebanon. They also said, Kiwi Farms also said that those weren't Foodie's feet. It was a pillow. And she admitted they were her feet.
Okay. It just needs to be deep cleaned. That's all. We have some
Like, why did you put the serving tray against the wall? Why aren't we cleaning? You have like so many cupboards, Foodie. Can't you be even just a grown up, not a wife, but just someone who wants clean where their food is?
chai, some tea, Ceylon black tea.
Boy, we really got to spread the water out. Was that out of a water bottle she drank out of? What are we going to use it for? To make your Indomie? Probably.
Yeah, they have their own cleaners. Hey, Alicia. Thank you. Thank you, Lexi. 99 problems, but a couch ain't one. That's true.
She poured it in that electric jug, right? To boil water. That one like she had in Kuwait. But was it water she'd been drinking out of the bottle? Oh my God.
And you know these things get dusty very easy.
Foodie, you should do this every single day. Yeah, I don't think you've lost any weight, Foodie. I think you had filters on when you wore that pink shirt. You wouldn't lose that much weight anyway in 5 days. 6 days. Yeah, no. Why would you wear something that tight?
I gotta put this garbage away.
Where do you put the garbage, Foodie? The hell is that? A big serving tray? Woof. Yeah, that's what you need, a bag of chips. Oh God, she just went live again. Hello from beautiful Syria. Yeah, Foodie, I've never heard those two words butted up to each other. Why do you need potato chips? Salah literally told you he wants you to have weight loss surgery. Wow. He's probably so sick of your ailments. Oh, God.
Hey, Jamie. Big sink, wash clothes. That's a good idea. Hey, Lily.
Back to the same shit. Ramen noodles, chips. Look at her putting everything on the counter. She looked up at the cupboard, but she doesn't want to clean the cupboard to put food away. So everything's going to sit on the counters, right? Lovely. Like it already isn't a shit show. Yes, we know, Bofa.
Sugar?
What do you need sugar for? You're not baking. Have you looked at your oven? My God, have you even opened the door to see if there's a rat's nest in there? Here we go with the junk food. Yeah, Foodie, you're going to be a skinny legend over there in Syria. Why don't you hand those out to the kids living in the desert, starving to death? Jeez. She's so dainty.
I never heard of these brands.
Why would you buy chocolate? It's 90-some degrees in there. You have no refrigerator, no freezer.
These are for soul. I honestly don't. I've had some of these. These are fig.
Well, she was talking about her Lexapro. She was like trying to not take it every day because she only has 1 pack left. I'm going to guess that's like a week's worth. Jack Spears, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Chantel, your oven is calling from 1975. I was thinking 1950. You're being kind. Mm-hmm. Because I remember. My aunt, it was 1972, and we had an oven that you had to light the pilot light. And my aunt burnt her eyebrows off. She got that little fireball. Because they waited a little too long to strike the match. It's just going to melt. Do you know how heat works with chocolate? Whatever.
Oh, Lana.
Whatever. Just eat it, Foodie. You are never going to lose weight. Now I know when you put on the pink dress that your mama bought you in Canada, she bought it in probably a 7X. So when you put it on, it wasn't squeezing your body like this green one. Thank you, Pippa, for the super sticker. Thank you. You were trying, so Salah must have been talking to you about your weight. So you did your bullshit gaslighting by putting the pink dress on because it's way larger than your clothes. So Salah would get off your ass. Got it. Now it makes sense. Because nobody in their right mind would think you would drop 50 to 100 pounds in less than 7 days. I thought you were having a medical emergency. And your eyes, by the way, she'd been crying because he got on her about her weight. So it all makes sense. It just wraps up into a nice little present for Christmas. We know, Eva. There's nothing more exciting than being in her kitchen and her shitter. I can't even imagine. Is she eating on camera? Is that what you guys want to watch? You want to go see how boring she is? Talking to her chat and eating? What's she doing over there? Tell me if it gets interesting. Because this right here is what I've been waiting to watch.
Oh, this is melted pistachio chocolate.
Oh my God. Can you believe it's melted? Unfathomable, isn't it, Foodie? There's 90-some degrees in there. And it melted. Nola Boo, thank you so much for the super chat. Leon, this is a Zupa chat. It sure is. Thank you for the Zupa chat. Speaking of chat, let's move on to the bathroom, Foodie. Ew, these are all bottles she's drank out of. And she is going to boil water for her freaking ramen noodles. That is so gross. God, can you imagine? Like, you're moving your water from your mouth to your humidifier to your pot to boil for food. What is this? Little House on the Prairie? Fucking halitosis water.
And yes, this is a nice apartment for Syria. Like I don't know if there's like luxury apartments here.
Yes, there is. With balconies. Yes, there is, Foodie. Oh my God, he moved you to the trenches where there's bars on the window. What? Google's your friend. We'd already be moved if it was me. I'd have walked in, I would have said, nope, spun around on my heels, walked the fuck out, and said, either you take me to the airport or you take me to a 4 or 5 star hotel. Damascus, 4 5-star hotels. For the tourists, you know, Foodie.
Chocolate covered halibut is good. Oh, really, Larky?
He ain't spending shit on her. Yeah, that's true too, Snickers. I'd be in a hotel in another country.
Lana Saber.
I hate this. Like, I'm not even mad at Foodie, except for she, like, it's Salah that gets on my effing nerves. He is a useless little mama's boy, and he will not do anything to improve this situation. Ugh. Bandit's like, good for Salah for moving her there. That is disgusting. And he didn't even have it cleaned before she got there. He didn't even check the fridge out. Nothing. When he went and looked at it. This has got to be a favor. I'm telling you right now, this has got to be a favor, and he's pocketing the money. Has to be.
There's so, let's clean. Let's not say we did.
You don't have hot water, and you refuse to boil any.
Justine. No, you can't drink tap water.
Whoa, you can't even drink that. Want to know why? Because it's not pressurized. It's not filtered nor pressurized. No. So they're renting to families and shit. And you can't even... Wow. No. Foodie, I don't even know why you put makeup on to stand in this kitchen. I'd have put rags on.
Not here, but in the valleys and in some towns, yeah, the water's clean.
He moved you where the water's not clean? And you gotta have a problem with this, especially, let's just talk about your health. It's imperative with your shitting disorder that you have fresh flushing water, and your size requires full pressurized shower and possibly even a bathtub if you were to get a boil. This guy cares nothing about you. Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. He looks at you as a barn animal. You should see my fingers right now. A barn animal. That's what I was doing. I'm fired up. It's not even Preaching Sunday. Oh my God.
Beachside
This place is abandoned. That's what I said.
condos in Thailand. Oh wow. Let's not clean. Let's not say we did.
Even barn animals get treated better than this.
Oh, nice pajama. Okay, have a good time.
He knows that, like, she acts like a boss bitch. That's what she said she was, and I laughed because she is nothing like a boss bitch. But he knows he can make her do anything. He knows it. What a jerk.
For how we always find something. Your husband, hi Vegasol. I look skinny.
Well, it's her money. It's not like he's the one working the job and she brought her broke ass over there. She's the one with the money. She's the one that trusts. You really think he didn't want her there? He wanted her money from Canada. But she follows her money. If I can't be with you, then I'm not giving you money. That's why he took that cat with him. That's exactly why he brought Julia. He wanted her to follow him, because I'm going to tell you, it's her money he wants. Give it up, Foodie. Get cleaning. No.
Maybe she would.
No. I don't even know what compression stuff you got that's clinging to that shirt underneath, but no.
there's going to be a plateau very soon, so I have to. This can be washed.
It is insane. It becomes more insane now that she's in Syria. Yeah, she's got a Spanx under there.
I haven't figured out where I'm going to hang my clothes.
What? Don't you have a shower rod? You can hang your clothes so they can dry? Well, hell, we might as well just string some clothesline from one end of the room to the other. What does it matter at this point, Foodie? You don't even have you don't even have a dryer.
I slept for several hours. Thanks, Miss John.
In somebody's bed. He didn't buy you a bed. Whose bed are you people sleeping in? Whose couches are you sitting on? You don't own a vacuum. You didn't even vacuum these couches. Oh my God.
Thanks for Jamie. Do you guys want to see a Western toilet?
Yes.
Arabic toilet?
No, I want to see where you actually do sit down and shit. I don't believe there's a toilet in there. I don't believe there's a Western toilet in there. I really don't. Like yeah, keep pulling your junk food out.
Big meetings or dates or something. My kitchen. So messy.
I know my husband always, he knows I'm a germaphobe. I would never in my life, I would buy a blow-up mattress before I'd ever buy a used mattress. Anyway, we'll be driving and like people have tossed their mattresses out to be picked up during spring cleanup. My husband goes, look at that mattress. That's in really good shape. I said, good, get out of the car. I'll come back and throw you some sheets out the fucking window. And then he laughs because he knows I'm going to get the creeps, the EBGs, and the itches. He wants me to just look at it, but he always tries to like light a little fire because he knows I'll do this like straight up mortified comedy. I can't with him. I can't with him. I won't even tell you what he did last night, but he was laughing so hard because my response is always 100. He banks on it. You are just sweating. You sweating like a hoe in church. Why, Christy? What's going on over there? Why we're getting to the good part here, and why do you want me to switch over? If she's not doing something epic, you're in trouble. I'm just telling you. I'm just kidding. Just being a smart ass, because that's what I like to be. It's the only entertainment I get in life, people. Being a smart. This was a good one. Oh my God, this right here on MFN, it was fucking hilarious. Katie had these two guys over. If you get a chance today, watch this. It was a bad night, but it was hilarious. Her and that guy got in the biggest fight. It was so fucking funny. What is she doing?
Water, mostly.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right? You wanted me to jump over this right before we're about to see a big shithole in the floor? She did a mukbang? Nobody cares. Gross. Yeah, she's just sealing, trying to make $1.
Hi.
Oh my God, no, we're gonna watch Piggy after. Back to where we were. Oh, she was talking about the odor from the... Look at the faces she's making in that kitchen. Was that dishes she left behind? Was it? Oh. That was her own cup. Ugh. Yeah, who wants to watch a death fat mukbang when she's in a country where 90% live in poverty and there's a large population where she lives starving?
Let's make it ready.
No, I didn't hear the guy hit Royal. What? And he yelped? Wow, no, I listened to the part where the fighting began, but I didn't see the live stream.
Lord, she wished until that sweet Salah was only frustrated when you were because he wanted everything perfect. When you're right, that's very loving. He's done a good job taking care of Juice and you. Thank you.
He's doing a good job of taking care of Juice and you. What do your beezers live in a shack out in the woods? Get out of here.
Emoji. Yes.
Didn't that guy move in Katie's house? Does anybody know? Somebody was saying that. In the chat, they were saying, he just paid you rent. Katie wants his money. She wants roommates' money, but she don't want anybody living with her.
You know, nothing was ready, so he had to scramble in 2 days to
Why didn't he hire someone to clean it, Foodie?
find a place.
You gave him 2 days notice that you were showing up? Why didn't the landlord have it clean? She always makes excuses for him, just like she did he who shall not be named. Yeah, one of the guys paid her rent. The Brad guy, the one she was fighting with. I don't know who the other guy was, squeezing her leg. It was a shit show.
Dainty single pack, yeah. Hold on.
Didn't even check the appliances. This is somebody he knows. There ain't no landlord. Bullshit. There's no such thing in Syria. He is taking such advantage of you. Wow, that's awesome, Arm Bralint. He fractured his C3 and C4 and had surgery in March, and he walked. They told him he wouldn't walk again. Whoa, that's incredible. The power of prayer. Brad called her a scab, and he has the temper. Hey, she was giving it right back to him. She was putting her fist up like she was going to punch him in the face. Is that your dirty water? Where do you pour it? Where does she keep, like, reshuffling this shit to? Like, where does she keep shuffling this shit to? She, like, moves things from one place, sets them to another. Nothing gets put away. Like, we've made a bigger mess. You can still see the dust because she didn't even move these things to clean. She didn't throw those things in the sink, wash them, dry them, put them in a cupboard. Like, what is her thought process? She keeps cases of water on the floor by the couch, which is so bizarre. I'm gonna guess Foodie never had to do any chores, Daddy. She never had to cook. She never had to cook with her mom. She never had to clean up after dinner. She never had to clean her room. I'm guessing she has absolutely no life skills. You ordered the puzzle board. You'll be pleased to have it, Nola. It's great because you can move it out of the room when you're doing a craft. You know that couch has bed bugs. You know it. You know it. Sand fleas. All of it. Woof. I don't even think the stove's functioning at this point. I mean, it's missing knobs. I don't see a propane tank. It's not going to be natural gas because she said propane when she was sitting on the couch. There's no propane tanks, probably not even hooked up. Yeah, I think it's non-functional, but it's not like she tried it out. So is Salah even there? Because he would need the fan to sleep in 90 degrees, right? There's no window. Do you think he's starting to leave her? That's why she's doing 5-hour live streams? Oh shit. Here's the shitter. Everybody sit up. Take notice. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh my God. What is this? This is where the hole in the floor is, right? Oh, I don't know. If it would have had a long hose, I would have thought that was a shower, like a pull down shower thing. So this is the kitchen cupboard. Here's the shitter. There's no way. I thought so too, but I don't see. No, it's a light fixture. It curls. It looks brass. It probably just doesn't even work. See, the water's not. Look at the water. It's barely even a stream. Barely a stream. There's no frickin' way. The light doesn't work in that other room she's leaning into. See? Light doesn't work. Oh, God. She almost threw up. And that's next to your kitchen with your food. You know what they say, Foodie? If you can smell it, that means there's particles in the air. And it ain't your shit. It's whoever's lived there for years and years and years and years and years.
Smells awful in that bathroom.
So you're going to take us in. Thanks.
So this is the normal one?
What do you mean the normal one? There's no toilet in there. Plus it's pixelated. Damn you.
I have a squat one.
There's the hole in the floor. There's the bidet. So down in this hole, all the smells come up. You can't put, if you don't use it, I don't think they have a regular toilet. I just don't. I really don't. I have to go back and look, but hold on. You can't put a piece of heavy tile over that hole. The sewage pipe's probably clogged with old poop. Right, like this is just open. It's just open. The smells just come out. Why can't you put something over that and just cover it? Yeah, the water comes from a barrel on top of the roof. It doesn't come, it's not pumped up with pressure. It's like a gravity thing. Woof. Look at this. It smells so bad, she almost vomited, but nobody's put a piece of cement over it. That blows my mind. So I have to believe in a squeegee. And what? Why? What? What's happening? It better be for the bidet. But if we were to go back, I don't see your Western toilet. Okay, hold on. So no, she says, this is the Western bathroom. Right there is the hole in the floor. There isn't one. It is only a hole in the floor. There's no westernized toilet in there.
This is the normal one.
What do you mean the normal one?
And then you have a squat one.
I do not see a normal toilet. Is it behind the door? So you have to go in there regardless. Why don't we cover this up? I mean, snakes can come up. Rats. And I'll tell you, if those rats come up, they're going to smell awful. It could be behind the door. So, yeah, holy crap, literally. Why aren't they covering it with something heavy that'll seal it off? So weird. You let that smell come into your kitchen, and then whenever you have to go pee, that you got to go in there in the dark because the light doesn't work. You're nuts. You're fucking nuts. Nope.
Keep the door closed.
Yeah, but you're keeping the door closed, but every time you have to pee, you have to go in there. Do you know how many critters can come up?
I'm gonna wash the sink. I haven't washed it.
You've been living there how many days and you still haven't washed this place?
No.
You're just sitting around chain smoking like Shanny? I'm gonna act surprised.
Oops. I gotta wash the dishes.
Nancy, thank you for the super chat. Shelly, covering up that might cause... Oh, you're right, methane. You can't cover them. Oh, God. You're right. So the venting... There should be a vent fan going at all times in that bathroom, and the light didn't even turn on. So by her shutting the door with no ventilation, it could be a tick-tick, but she goes in there and blows a fart. This could be lights out, right? Right? Am I wrong?
This is the water.
Next to the shithole. Good. Yeah, there's a door. She closed it. Watch. I'll show you. Watch. Right here. She's going to close it. And she says, I keep the door closed. And the door was in front of the toilet. See it right here? That's where the regular toilet is. There's the hole in the floor. There's the door. She just closed it.
Keep the door closed.
So that means it's going to back up the gases. You're building gases in there. It's got a vent into your kitchen, sweetheart. It's meant to vent into the kitchen. Come on now. Open the door. Come on.
I'm gonna wash the sink. I haven't washed it.
Because you're disgusting. You just set it up because you knew you were going to video it, but you've never cleaned it. How many hands have touched this? And you're going to go eat snacks. Good. Where's your hand towel? Oh, yeah, you're abaya.
Oops.
How could you even have an appetite in that place?
I gotta wash the dishes.
There's the living room. We got a glimpse. Hold on. Told you. This is the wall that separates. This whole room is couches. Dirty ass couches. Right there. Ugh.
This is the water.
Those couches just, to me, they smell like foot and BO. Oh. I would. I'd be crying. There's no way I'd even try to make this a home. If I've got shit gases coming into my kitchen, I'm out. I am out. She is washing the dish she's about to eat off of in that particle-driven, haven't washed the sink, shit-smelling bathroom. And she's washing it with her hands. Not the little sponge she flashed at us from the bag. Her hands. And what is she busy doing all day? She's been there a week and hasn't even cleaned the place from other people's germs? Yeah, they have no hot water. I can't even believe you can eat in that place. I would weigh about 90 pounds because I wouldn't eat a fucking thing there. I'll be out on the roof with Randy the Rooster. I wouldn't eat in that place. No wonder why you eat at the neighbors. I don't blame you. Is there smell like ass too? Does everyone's place smell like ass in the whole building? Oh my God. Oof. Whatever.
What am I going to cover the andouille with?
You literally are a vagabond. Your gypsy life. You went and bought all those snacks, but you never thought of, oh, I don't even know, like things you would need.
Shout out to Let's Clean.
Yeah, she shaved her head. You can see the tip of the widow's peak. It looks like a shadow, not actually hair.
Hey, Miss Hellraiser.
Of course she did. It's 90-some degrees there.
Get right back.
The hell is this? Oh my God. That's a light switch. Look at the fingerprints. They're not hers. Oh my God. I can't. She's such a slob. Oh shit. You damn near turned all electricity on. This is insane. Poop fingerprints. And she's over there, click, click. And now I will make something to eat. Yeah, she graduated from Cornwall University. Ah! Stop doing that! Dude, not only would I clean it with straight bleach, I would take the bottle and squirt it from ceiling to floor and then run out. And then I would bring in a hose, a pressure hose. No, I wouldn't be there. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is a crime scene. Mm-hmm. I don't know why she's whispering. She's made so much freaking noise in that place that, and the fan's with her. Did they go buy another fan so Mama's boy can sleep and she can stop sweating perfume? Probably. They have 2 fans now. Yeah, they don't sleep at the same time. So does somebody have to stay up and keep watch? You have to keep the lights on and shit, or you're gonna get robbed. You know, that could be true. God, Foodie. How can you eat in that place? Your appetite is just so insatiable. I could never. There's no way. There's no way. That place, like, just knowing she hasn't cleaned it and it's so dirty and there's shit everywhere, food on the counters, dust, dirt. There's a moldy refrigerator in there. There's a shithole that's open to the, whoa, my God, the kitchen? Come on. You are like, you are my nightmares. And then you're going to eat. Yeah, is a kitchen loo a common thing? No. God, even in the old days, the outhouse was outside when they dug a hole for you to crap in. It was called an outhouse. Dang. And even had a lid that covered.
Tomorrow we'll go to the market maybe and get
Yeah, that's what you need, Foodie. More food. Tomorrow we're going to go to the market. What? You have no refrigerator. It's 90-some degrees in there. You don't even have a propane thing for your stove. You don't even know if it works. You haven't even opened the oven to see if a rat's living in there. You haven't cleaned out the cupboards. Why would you have to keep going and getting more food? That's disgusting.
I'll show you guys how they make.
No, I don't want to hear about food anymore. I want to see you glow up or some shit.
Arabic coffee.
You got your water that you drink in a freaking, oh my God. In an old used igloo cooler. And then you got this dumb or water jug. And then you got this stupid, you don't even buy ice for the cooler. So that's why you're, what would be the point if it's 90-some degrees in there, right? You know how much ice you would have to buy? It's like camping. You're constantly dumping the water because the ice keeps melting.
It's very simple, actually.
Your need to stuff your face doesn't even allow you to look at the shithole you're living in. And I'm not talking the design of it. I'm talking about your refusal to make it clean. Yeah, as soon as Salah went in, smelt that fresh scent of poo in the kitchen, he's like, yeah, where do I sign? How much is it? No problem. Woof. She knows that living room is so disgusting. The furniture. She's sitting on the cleanest couch they've got. I'm getting sassier because I'm getting jeeped out. Sorry. Like I'm so grossed out. I get really sassy when I'm mortified.
Here we go. Right back at it.
If I even have the thought of a gag in the back of my throat, I am gonna cuss out everything around me. Oh, even my dog is white, okay? Yeah. Oh, God. That place smells like ass and tobacco. Nicotine and ass. And a litter box. Oh, God, I forgot about the litter box. It's not even clumping litter. It's a cardboard box with sand. And Julia loves it. Yeah, because she's from the streets, dumbass. And think about all the urine being soaked into that box. A cardboard box. Oh, my God. I need a drink of water.
Is this working? What's this at?
I am not going to sit here and watch you eat, be all impressed with yourself eating 1 pack of Indomie noodles because normally you ate 3 or 4. It's not a milestone, Foodie. It's really not, because you're full of shit. This is all for Salah, because I'll show you right here. If you're not subscribed to Piggy, please do. Thank you, Piggy, for grabbing this.
Wow, Chantal, good for you. Yes, it no doubt helps people. Look at Tammy Slayton. Popular class.
I'll put on closed captioning because the fan is blowing in our ears once again.
Those doctors. Salah wanted me to get weight loss surgery.
This is why she's pretending like she's getting skinnier and she's eating less. So what she's going to do now is stay up all night while he's sleeping. And because every man in her life, except Pete, BB wanted her to lose weight. So she used to sneak food while he was, at night and shit. He who shall not be named wanted her to lose weight, right? So what'd she do? She'd wake up in the middle of the night knowing he didn't have any junk food, and she would leave. She'd sneak out, leave her CPAP and all, pretend like she was going to the bathroom, jump in the hoopty, and she'd head home and hit the drive-thrus. We only know this because she'd go live sometimes, right? Same with Salah. Nobody wants to deal with her weight. So here she goes again, on camera, pretending like she's losing weight. Look I'm only eating 1 of these. Trust me, it ain't gonna last. She has never been able to take off the weight. So now he wants her to get weight loss surgery in Syria. Oh, fuck. I lost my little clappy hand. In Syria. In the back alley of Syria. Now, I think you should, Foodie. But make sure you count your kidneys when you come out.
It's $1,200. I'm like, I'm not getting back alley friggin'. I'm like, is it done in a hospital? No, in a clinic.
Okay, so he moves you into this literal shithole, right? That tells us he don't give 2 fucks about you. He literally would risk your life to go to a clinic and get weight loss surgery for $1,200. This man that protects you and cares about you. I'm gonna be honest, you just buttoned the blouse for me. You did. You just buttoned the blouse for me. He just wants your money. Just wants your money. Yeah, I don't think her kidneys would be worth. They're picturing like the bigger the kidney, the better over there. They don't understand the healthier the kidney, the better, right? They're thinking the bigger the better. The more money they'll get. They're already cashing in. Why do you think those guys said, hey, let's, can we have her for a week? They're organ harvesting her ass. Like cattle. She'd be paying for her own weight loss surgery in a clinic. Yeah. I bet you wish you were still on that Ozempic, huh? How she can't see that is wild behavior. No, she just dead ass tells you too. Salah said he wanted me to get weight loss surgery. $1,200 at a clinic. Right there, I would have been Uber. Can you get me to the Lebanon? Can you get me to the Lebanon border? Thanks. Yeah, his friends asked if they could have her for a week. And she giggled like they were coming on to her. I don't know if they're talking about, running a train or if they were going to organ harvest, but that too would have me running. Like they want Salah to sell her like cattle. Now, can we look at furnished apartments near Damascus for just a sec? Because I'm curious what kind of con he's running. He's running a con. Bet me. Okay, hold on. Furnished apartments. Okay, near, right? Near or, yeah. Because they'll be expensive in Damascus. Oh my God. Ooh. They even have, they're listed on OpenSouk and Airbnb. So why didn't we go that route? Because he's pocketing the money. Right? Right? Am I wrong? No. Like, I ain't even mad about it. But let me show you my, like, what goes on, okay? Hold on. So, they always have, like, these living rooms where families gather. We're going to look at these apartments. Like, even look at this one. It's even near an embassy. We know the embassy's closed, but do you see what I'm saying? They're, like, even in Damascus, like even this. Let's just say this, in a tower. But you see how they do this? They fill a room with couches. You see that? They always do that. It's something. But that one at least had more windows. That one has more windows. Let me move all this shit. So 6,000 Syrian pounds a month. How much is that? Hey Siri, how much is 6,000 Syrian pounds in USD?
6,000 Syrian pounds is 46 cents.
What? Bye Siri. What? No way. That's wrong. Oh, look at 145 million SYP a year. A year. 45,000 a month. It said 60,000, but it's not telling you. You just figured it's... Huh. These are gross. Hold on. But they got nicer stuff. That wasn't Syrian currency. I know. It's not 46 cents a month. They didn't put SYP. This is fully furnished monthly. Airbnb. Like, look, this is in Damascus. This one's in Damascus. Shit. Look. How cute is that? Lira would be 149 a month. Oh, so 149 a month. He's, dude. He's scamming her. He doesn't want her there. You're right. He's scamming her. She's so stupid. She doesn't know how to look this stuff up. I'd be like, yeah, I'm coming. Here's where I want to live. You know what I mean? Lock it in. Lock it in. Like even this one is opened. Even this one is in Syria, and it's an open concept. He's ripping her off. Here's all the apartments. Wow. Hey Siri, how much is 95,000 EGP in USD?
95,000 Egyptian
Oh.
pounds is $1,914.16.
1,900 a month. Holy shit. Bye Siri. Holy crap. 1,900 in Egypt, or I mean in Syria. This must be like a nice area, Mohandesan. Is Mohandesan like one of the nicest areas? Yep, if money's being exchanged, she's being scammed. Yep. Wow, what a fool. There's no freaking way, dude. I would have secured my own place and paid for it with my money. I can't believe it. There's no way. This one said EGP per month. That one was in Egypt? It says Syria. What are you talking about? Syria. Syria Street. Egypt. Giza is in... Oh, I hate when you put shit in like... in Damascus, Syria, and then shit showing up in Egypt? Whatever. That's crazy. Okay, furnished apartments to rent in Syria. Let's go. Yalla. See, and it does it again. It's the same thing. I click on Syria, and that comes up again. That's wild. See, I did it again, and that's what came up again. I gave you the closed caption because she's whispering. It was Giza. Yeah, Gaza's in Egypt. Giza, Giza. Giza is a neighborhood in Egypt. Okay. And Gaza, all right, none of y'all act like you're a geography teacher. We have to learn more. So we got to do our research. Truth is, we don't know. You'd have to go on that, what was that called? It was through WhatsApp, so it's probably a scam. Yep. And it's somebody he knows. Yep. And he's lying to her, just like he shall not be named, you know. He used to always scam her for more. He'd get her stuff that she wanted because she just wanted him to do for her, right? And then he would charge her 10 times what he paid. That's what they do to her. They scam her. Salah's going to go in real estate. So over here, I have a 1-bedroom with a hole in the floor. Sit down, Salah. You can't even put a stand fan together. This is beyond desperation. Cuckoo, cuckoo, she's cuckoo. Janet, join the Willies. Thank you, Janet. Love you. Odd. Giza is. Okay. We're going to learn a lot, okay, folks? She's just got there. She just got there. Everybody's already doing research on Twitter. Couldn't he have got her a better place in a better area? Yeah, he could have. He wants her to have weight loss surgery. There's the finger again. In an alley for $1,200. We all need a geography lesson. It's been, listen, for me, 44 years, I ain't retaining that shit. Let me tell you why. Because I'm not stupid like her. I'm good. I haven't even explored my country. I ain't about to get caught up in some bullshit somewhere else, which is my fear. You see all the people. Listen, everybody hates us right now. I don't suggest you and the family pack your suitcases and head over to any resort right now. They hate us. They blame us. And you will be their, aggressive target. Look at what's happening to all these families over in the Dominican Republic in these resorts. Knock doesn't hate us, though. Truth. Explore your own country. For real. Right now, shit is wild. Are you seeing all this stuff going on with these families at the Dominican Republic? In the resorts? I'm staying home too. Yes, they don't take Canadian money. That we learned in Syria. USD. So what she did was she went to the bank and she converted all her money into USD, pulled it out of the bank, and brought it to Syria. So what he's doing is taking a Ben, a hundi, and he's flipping that into, Syrian pounds. Because you don't have to hold as much money if you have it in USD. So I'm going to guess, he probably got 20s and stuff. Because they ain't breaking a hundi over there, right? He probably got 5s, 10s, 20s. I don't know. But that's how she did it. And, and the thing is, too, there's certain places, if we went over to Canada, you're from the U.S., sorry. Thank you for the super chat, Nancy. Check out Traveling Solo Logs, a lot on Syria. Okay. If I went over to Canada right now, I cannot have more than $3,000 cash. Now, you can fly to Vegas with a trunk full of money. They don't give a fuck. But if we go over to Canada, at the border, they ask us how much money we're bringing in. They do. And then if you have more than $3,000, you're going to go sit in a little office. You're going to have a little talk. My nose itches. Yep. So I don't know how much money she could actually bring in. $3,000 limit is all the time. Yeah, I wonder how much. Can you travel to, we'll just say Lebanon, because she didn't fly into $15,000 US dollars. That's how much. Anything over that, when you fly into Lebanon is has to be declared. That's why she flew into Lebanon. Wow. A little bit of exploring. $15,000. Yeah, I'm getting ready to say goodnight, Rebecca. I want to keep the content balled into the apartment. And then, a little bit outside of it. But I ain't hopping all over the place. It gets nutty. So when we do our live stream tomorrow, we will catch up on what's going on in her live right now. If there's anything to grab. I always hope that the clip channels will put something together. Her little YouTube money goes a long way in Syria. Yes, it does. And we just found out she could have carried 15,000. That's not a lot of money. Don't act like it is. It's a stack and a half. That ain't that much money to drag in. But do you know how they're millionaires in Syria with 15 grand? They could, yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing. They have to always have it on them. Now I'm starting to wonder why they sleep in shifts. She said it in her live. They sleep in shifts. They have bars on their window. Neighbors are keeping an eye on everything they're doing, everything they're bringing in, which is little bags at a time, if you've noticed. I'm going to tell you how dangerous it is. She ain't gonna, but I'm going to tell you. No, I meant like, if he's trying to fix up his family's home, he doesn't want to spend any money renting a decent place for her. He wants to fix up their home. And I'm not saying it's for them to live happily ever after. No, he's going to get as much money out of her as he can before she peters out and leaves. For real. Do I think they've paid off the neighbors? No, but I think the neighbors are keeping an eye on them. You listen, when you grow up on the streets, let's just say if you were to go over and even interview people living in like the most rundown anything, village, city, they're street smart and they're always observing. They're not caught up in a day of working. No, they're working on how they're going to get the shit they want. Right? Of course she flew in with a sack of cash. So my point is, if you even interview these people, they got hustle and game. Like you can't even imagine, because we're to the system, go to work, own a car, have a nice home, decorate it, right? That's our choice. Some people didn't get a choice. People of Syria don't have a choice, but they'll run a game on your ass. Trust and believe. Salah's been running on a game on her, and he's lived in Kuwait. Think about the people that have really gone through it in Syria for 14 years. Do you see what I'm saying? They're keeping an eye. You don't just roll in with a 400-pound wife and you don't think these people don't got money. Bet. It is survival. Survival smarts outdo Foodie. Foodie doesn't even listen. Her trying to figure out how to take a shower is about as deep as it goes. These people are already 50 steps ahead of her ass. And when those guys said, can we have her for a week? They weren't kidding. Yeah, westernized woman came to Syria. Yeah, I could see him trying to fix up his home with his friends for himself. Or, well, I don't know if you're going to be able to sell it right away, but for himself. Or to make his father proud. For other family members. I don't know. We don't know the real gig there. Or he could be lying, period, and just taking the money. Do you see what I'm saying? Taking the money. This is going to be a wild ride. Anyway, I'm going to go hang out with the hubby, and we got to think about dinner. It is now 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5 o'clock here. So thank you guys so much for the super chats, for getting me to 9,000 subs, for, oh my God, all the memberships you gifted. And thank you for buying your own membership. And thank you for taking yourself to the seeker level. I love you guys. You're the reason I'm here. Or trust me, I'd be out doing something else. But you're it. You're the reason I'm here. I can only miss one day. Then I'm like, now everybody actually starts hitting me up. Are you going live? And I'm like, yes. I didn't get home till late last night. All right, guys, I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Members only. I'll see you tomorrow morning at some point. Love you. Bye.